Hi there, welcome back to the series. If you haven't watched the previous episode, we recommend that you watch them first and then come back after. The links are in the descriptions. So now back to the episode.
Hello. Welcome to my place.
Hello.
Wow.
So I think the reason why we are here today is really to find out about Yu Rong. What is he doing other than doing his real estate work, right? Okay. So maybe you can share with us how's your daily life like, whether is it working from home or from office?
Okay. So usually my day is I wake up, then I will do some quick exercises, 45 minutes to 1 hour. Maybe I will read some book if I have the time. Then I will just get a quick breakfast and I'll just start off my work day. I usually travel around either when I'm meeting clients or I will be doing research at home, so I don't really head down to the office anymore, unless it is for important meetings.
So is this your workstation?
Yes, correct. I would say like anything that requires a computer, I will do it here. My hobbies, what I like to do is I like to read books. I like to play basketball, which I never played for very long already.
And we see a drum set here.
Correct. Yeah, so this drum set was because last year when I went through a coaching program, right? And then the coach told me, hey, you're spending too much time at work, you need to have more fun in your life, right? So what is one thing that is fun that you want to do, right? Then I decided, okay, why not I go for like a drum class? Then from there, it spiraled onwards and the drum teacher asked me to get a drum set. And it is here.
Can you play us some?
Yeah, I can show you some later. Very basic one.
Today, Yu Rong, we are actually here to really find out more about who is Yu Rong, what do you do, and maybe you can share with us what makes you start a real estate career.
Okay, I think like there are two main things. Number one, I am interested in finance, right? And I wanted to be self-employed, right? So I always remember that at age 19, I stumbled upon this Ponzi scheme, and then I lost a lot of money. In order not to suffer the fate again of losing money, right, I want to be financially savvy, right? So these two things propelled me to go to the insurance industry. Even though I like finance, I didn't really enjoy so much, like having to interact with so many people. And I find that like during the career, right, I was always encouraged, pushed to, meet 3 persons a day. Right? I find it very stressful for myself. I wanted to do a change, right? How to continue to be, like a self-employed salesperson, right, but still in the finance industry. And I dropped out from university, so my only choice sort of was like real estate. And at the point of time when I was trying to convince myself, okay, why real estate is good, right, is because, right, I thought that since I am not very comfortable with meeting so many people, right, during like the insurance career, then I thought, hey, maybe actually if I do real estate, right, I can actually meet 1/10 of the people that I meet and I can do the same income. So that was what I was motivated by, so I switched to real estate.
So how long have you been in this industry and what do you really like about this industry?
Okay, so I've been in the industry for 8 years. I'm always evaluated by the results that I create. And so I know whether I'm constantly creating value or not. So there is a direct reflection on the things I do and the results, right? I like to see interesting houses. I like to see well-renovated houses. I like to see the personality of different people, like in terms of how they do up their place, how they decorate up their space. So it tells me a lot about the person. My fear of losing money, right, so allow me to learn a lot about financial stuff, right? So I enjoy the part that, like I use all these skill set like financial planning, proper timeline planning to mitigate all the risks and downside that my clients can potentially face. So that is one of the things that I enjoy also.
So what's the difference between the Yu Rong 8 years ago when you just started as a real estate agent and the Yu Rong right now 8 years into the career? What do you think is some of the difference?
When I first came in, generally, right, the mindset was, okay, I think it is a career that I can make a lot of money if I can do it well. So that was definitely one of the primary motivation. as the more I go into the career, especially there was one book that was quite pivotal for me, right, which was Joe Girard's book, right? So he was the best-selling car salesman, right? And I read one of his book, and then he said something that all your customers are actually human beings. After reading that book, I realized that I place more importance, right, to answer every single question that my clients ask me, because I know it is out of fear. And I remember back when I need to make all the major financial decisions, right, I also have a lot of fear. So that was one of the things that changed. I think something changed in 2016 was when I decided that, okay, I want to get married. 1 year after the decision, my sales times 3 times. For me, that learning lesson was finding my why lah. And so that why motivated me.
Okay, so understand that you have a next appointment to go to. So shall we go?
Okay,
Let's go.
so over the 1 week of marketing, we have 12 groups of buyers that came to see both units, right? And then we received offers quite quickly. After 2 days of negotiation, with the buyers for both Joe's and Aaron's unit, we managed to arrive at a price that exceed both their expectations. For Joe, because we have already rented a place for him near the primary school, right? Our next step will just be purely focusing on buying a property that meets his investment objective and horizon, right? And then we just have to time it accordingly to the sale so that we don't have to come up with the additional buyer stamp duty. So for Aaron's side, after our buyer exercise, he will shift in to his in-laws place first, and then we will be looking for a property that is near the in-laws place and also within 1 km of the ideal primary school that he wants, right? Also keeping in mind that the property that we will be going for will be something of long-term holding value.
Hello everyone. Hi, today we are back with Aaron. We are at his place right now. We are here actually to find out about the whole process, the whole experience Aaron have of selling his house and working with Yu Rong, because he managed to get the unit sold.
It's sold, yes.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you.
So Aaron, can you share with us how do you feel right now that the unit is sold?
Well, definitely great. I mean, more and more competitors are going to come in to sell their house, right? And we were afraid that we cannot sell it at the price that we wanted lah. But well, I got it more than what I expected, and it was great. So I'm very happy lah. Yeah.
So maybe you can share with us, right? How is the whole experience, the journey of getting your property sold?
So it first started with me looking around, meeting different agents. Then I decided to work with Yu Rong because he brought us through a journey of what do we need to see in the sale of this house, and the whole process was very smooth because of the setup that he did with us. But I think what Yu Rong brought in exceeded my expectation of how soon it will be sold and also the price that was being offered.
So what kind of plans do you have in terms of property investment or property purchase moving forward?
Top priority is definitely the cutting down of travelling time. We are right now also talking to Yu Rong. He's also helping us on the purchase side. He is also guiding us through that, which was very useful in helping us sort out our priorities rather than being too emotional about the purchase and overspending.
Now that you are almost going to move out, is there anything that you feel that you will miss of this house here?
Well, I think spending 5 years here, I definitely have built some level of connection with the house. Many years down the road, I would definitely look back and think back about the times that we spent here. It's definitely a lot of positive experience.
Maybe you can share with us, right, in 1 or 2 sentences, right, how will you describe Yu Rong as your real estate agent marketing this unit? Yeah.
I think clarity is one word I would describe. Like, I think a lot of times when we are getting too emotional, right, sometimes we go into very illogical decisions. But he helped us look at all the things that we wanted laid out on the paper, and from there we just had clarity, and that's very good, very important for us. Yeah.
Okay. So Aaron, thank you for sharing, and we really see the whole progress of from starting marketing the unit all the way to the end where you sold the unit.
Yeah.
So congrats for selling the unit again.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best for the next property purchase.
Thank you.
Yeah. So guys, we are right now going to head over to Joe's site, and then we're going to ask him about his experience of working with Yu Rong. So we are here with Joe at Buona Vista area, the place that he rented. So thank you, Joe, for joining us today.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, so congrats on selling the property.
Thank you.
So we understand that the unit was sold within a very short period of time. How do you find the whole experience of selling and the outcome of the results?
Well, I think it was really surprising. Surprising in a good way, because within the first 2 viewings, I think the offer already came. It really gave us the confidence that the plan that we wanted to carry out was like in a good progress.
During this selling process, is there anything that you feel that it might be a challenge?
I think a couple of things come up when you ask that question. Along the way, I have doubts about, okay, is it really a good idea that I sell a condo and kind of rent the HDB to stay, and then at the same time try to think about investing into other condo which I'm not going to stay like. But I think along the way, it's helpful is that I think Yu Rong really keep helping us to kind of go back to the original intention of what we want, to just like stick to the plan, to not kind of like let those doubts and everything like question the process.
So going into that plan, right, is it something that will happen over the next 1 year, or and like what kind of property are you looking at?
I think in terms of the investments, it will definitely have to be a condo or a private property, because of the final objective that we might want to be able to eventually say own 2 properties. So I think that's something that I think Yu Rong is helping us to look at right now.
So to wrap it out, right, how would you describe Yu Rong as your property agent?
I think the first thing is that I would say is trust. I think I have a lot of trust in him. He's not here to kind of advocate anything that will benefit him personally. He always offer insights with data. It's like objectively, this is kind of like a very sensible and logical way to do things. And I feel like, yeah, we can trust him on his expertise on that.
Okay, so thank you very much for sharing, and thank you for giving us the insights, and I hope all the best for your property investment moving forward.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We have come to the end of the series. Thank you for watching all the episodes. We will be releasing a podcast with Yu Rong where we go in depth into the details and strategy of selling the properties. If you haven't watched any of the episodes, the links are in the descriptions. We would like to hear from you comments of what you get out of the series. So if you like the videos, please like and share the videos and follow us on our Facebook page. I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.